Okay, I'm going to have Lester tell us a story. Theron, you see that little metal bucket back there behind you?
Yeah?
Ask pick it up.
It's got a handle on it.
It has a handle. Hold the handle. Now ask Papaw to tell you the story about a
Now
bucket.
hold it.
Tell me the story how you got this?
Well, when I was a little boy, 5 years old, we didn't have a milk cow. Our old milk cow died, and there was 4 of us kids, younger kids, that had to have milk. We lived a half a mile up a holler off the main road. Every morning, my mother would send me down the holler with this 4-pound lard bucket. And the lady down to the mouth of the holler would take and milk, hold that under the cow and milk it full of milk. And she'd put the lid on it, it had a lid on it, and she'd send me back up the holler with the milk. And when I would get home, Mom would pour each one of us just a little bit of milk in a cup and give us a little bitty piece of cornbread to eat with it. And that's what we had for breakfast. Then at supper time, there'd still be enough milk in that bucket to give us all just a little and another little piece of cornbread. And that's all the food we had that day. 2 sips of milk and 2 little pieces of cornbread.
Whoa.
And that's the story on the 4-pound lard bucket. The fat, when they butcher a hog, when they butcher a pig,
Yeah.
on the inside of it, there's layers of fat. It's real white, about that thick. And they put it in a big pan and heat it real hot, and it melts. That makes lard, L-A-R-D. That's what would be in these buckets when you go to the store to buy a bucket of lard. You take it home and you go and fry eggs. You get you out a scoop of it and put in your skillet and fry your eggs. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's what it is, a lard bucket.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you imagine being a little boy and have to do that all by yourself?
That'd probably be a lot of work, though.
It was a lot of work.
And it was pretty much all uphill going back home, up a little old trail. And it was steep, and it's wonder. And I never did spill one bucket. She'd tell me, "Oh, be real careful, and don't spill it." And she slapped me on the back a little bit and said, "Now get home with it," because she knew my mother was up there waiting on that bucket of milk to feed us. Now I had to get up, get the bucket, go down to the neighbors, get the milk, and get back before we could eat.
How
So-
long was that from your house to the neighbor's house?
Half a mile.
Whoa.
Half a mile downhill and half a mile back uphill.
That's a lot of walking.
Oh yeah, it was.
For a little boy.
Yeah.
A real little boy.
Yeah, but when you get older, it's not that much. But when you get into the miles,
How old was he when he did that?
5.
5 years old. You're getting ready to start kindergarten. Can you imagine that? The little kindergarten kids doing that work
Walking half a mile.
to get their...
Bring that bucket
Milk
back
and
over
back.
here.
Yeah.
Bring the bucket back. Now this lard bucket, you hold it. Turn it around so they can see the brand, the name of it and stuff.
It's from A&P.
When we went to school, Mom would put cornbread down, break up cornbread and put it down in there. We were so poor, we couldn't afford biscuits. There wasn't any such thing as loaf bread. Wasn't no such thing. And she'd bake cornbread and put down that bucket, and she'd pour milk on it. That's after we got a cow and stuff. And she'd put milk in there, and she'd put, like there was 4 of us going to eat out of it, she'd put 4 spoons down in there. And that would be our lunch at school. The bucket would sit here, and everybody go down in there with their hands and get their spoon and start eating. And when it was all gone, it was gone. And you didn't get any more food till you got home that night. But that was our lunch, milk and bread.
Who did you share your bucket with?
My three, most of the time it was 2 or 3 sisters. And yeah. But that 4-pound lard bucket's an important part of my life. Yeah. It's, we were poor people. I mean, dirt poor. At one time we had no cow, we had no pigs, we had no chickens. We ate them all out. And just about on starvation.
Whoa. Lucky we're not there.
We couldn't wait till springtime till the plants out in the woods started coming up. And some of them you could take home and cook and eat. Okay? And everybody would go pick those things, buckets full, and take them home and cook them and have something to eat. Cook weeds.
That'd be weird.
Better than nothing. That's all it was.
Yeah, you had to have something to eat. You would
Yeah.
starve. You didn't have anything to eat.
Yeah, it's rough. But then my older brothers went to World War II in the Army, and they got to sending Mom some money home. And she was able to buy a little food. We got to doing better. And you got 1 pair of shoes a year. 1 pair of shoes a year.
Whoa.
And about the last of October or the 1st of November, it was already frosting and cold. But I've gone barefooted right up till Thanksgiving without shoes. And I mean, it's rough. Cold, frosty mornings. And finally I got strong enough to where I could run. And then it didn't bother me. My feet didn't get cold. Then in the fall, you get 1 pair of shoes. And my sisters were not allowed to jump the rope. Like one kid over here with a rope, and they throw the rope over and somebody jump it. My sisters were not allowed. I was not allowed to jump the rope because that would tear your shoes up. All that jumping, it'd tear your shoes up and you'd be barefoot. So we didn't get to jump rope.
You just had to sit there and, like,
Just watch.
yeah. Instead of
It-
having all the fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I lived but one of my older brothers told me after I grew up, he said, well, being raised real poor and rough like we did made us tough.
Yeah.
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 Toughened us right up. And the meat, we go kill squirrels, we kill groundhogs, we kill rabbits, we could catch turtles, we could catch fish. That's the kind of meat we ate.
Ooh.
Big old groundhog could feed 7 or 8 people, you know. It's good.
Oh. How'd you get them? Like, did you shoot them?
Yeah, you shoot them, you take a trap, a steel trap, like you set to catch animals in,
Yeah.
foothold trap,
Yeah.
catch them at their den, where they got their den going back in the dirt. Just set it out there and they'll step in it, and then the trap will be holding them when you go check your trap.
Yeah, and then it'll be there, and then you just grab it and then take it home and kill it and eat it.
Yeah, yeah. You got it.
Okay, tell the camera bye. 10 minutes is up.
Bye.
Bye, Thursday. I'll tell you another fishing story next time.
Okay.
I want the whole world to hear about my fishing story.
I gotta go